Tom Duffy,
Here.
John Wigheimer,
Here.
Stacy Hassel, Brian Bissonnette, Chris Rusk. You have a quorum.
Stand for the pledge.
Of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This meeting has been noticed to the public and news media as required by section 19.84 of the Wisconsin statutes.
The meeting agenda is established. Let it stand as presented. Public comments. Anybody here who wants to be heard for this one on the agenda? We'll move on to the minutes of last meeting.
I make a motion to approve the previous meeting.
Second. All those in favor, say aye. Opposed, no. Very well, we approve. Okay, so county fair.
And then they're doing a fundraiser in June, but that's all. I don't know that besides the fair in August. Well, they changed, it's the second weekend of August.
Okay, let's move on then to item number 9, the University of Wisconsin Extension. Lori, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. So I am just here this morning to talk to you just a couple seconds about the May 7th Extension Northwood Forum. I gave you a save the date a few months ago, and I'm just going to give you this one too. It's something that's sponsored with the Wisconsin Counties Association, the League of Wisconsin Municipalities, and the Towns Association, as well as us. So celebrating 175 years of partnering with Wisconsin communities. So I want to give you this, but I also want to tell you that if you do decide to register for it, it's May 7th, the prices do go up to $25. But today, you give you a code, you get in $10. Well, they just shared that with me last week. I think they really are hoping that some more people were able to join us. So it is about an hour and a half from here, like the porches, and I've left it follow, but I did want to at least bring it to your attention again this morning. And then next month, we'll give you the quarterly report and potentially an annual report as well. Our new support staff, Cassidy, is working on all that. So that will be in your report. I'll get it to you then ahead of time for next month. But that's what I have for you.
Thanks.
And share it with others if you'd like. If you know other people for economic development or natural resources or health and well-being. Thanks.
All right, thank you. Let's move on to the latest visitor and convention bureau.
Morning, Sherry. So, I just kind of did a rundown of what we've got going on this week. Matt and I and Meryl were supposed to be here for birthday, but we had this the weather and everything, so they're gonna come and they're gonna do a segment on fishing and fish farming and stuff. So it'll be a lot of fun. Trail Genius, last little bit of filming we need, and then our library will be completed. Is some fishing videos, so we can capture that this summer. And then some of the things that we've been doing with the Department of Tourism, Mindy and I traveled to Lake Geneva for some. We took some classes and things in at the Governor's Conference on Tourism, which is really a nice once a year. It's us all excited to keep tourism going. Then some things that were involved with, we're doing Twin Cities Live, we're doing Wisconsin Travel email that goes out to all of their email. We're doing a virtual immersion plus PR consultation. So this is something new. I haven't done it yet before, but we actually travel down to Madison and we meet with the key players in the Department of Tourism who will do all the PR, and they're going to have all the contacts and all the writers and stuff. And so they get a good idea of what we're up to part of the world, instead of waiting sometimes they do these emails where they'll say, hey, we're looking for, a restaurant that has the best Bloody Marys. And then we have to gather that information, get it to them. This way, we're gonna be on the other end where they kind of know some of what we've got that's different than other people before those press releases or before those questions come up. And then Top Chef, I don't know if you guys follow that on Gobble, but that is in Wisconsin this summer, and it's on the dairy state, and it's gonna bring a lot of attention to our state. We're trying to capitalize on that a little bit. We're giving them all kinds of information, Department of Tourism, and they're pushing it out. Anyway. And then some of the things that we're doing this spring, we've got a digital campaign in Duluth and in Rochester. We're still putting our vacation guide distribution good. Got some print, radio, social media. Didn't you see it in the first year? Well, on our social media, it's so cool. Anyway, we advertise that you can stay at the Big Fish. So that was one. And then we have some TV we're doing in Madison, and then we're constantly blogging. Fishing opener, I know I talk about that every month lately, but that will be coming up next month, and we're getting a basket that will have to be auctioned at the event. So if you're going to want to do anything, I'll put it in the basket and give you a little credit. Advocacy. We have with Destination Wisconsin, they have some lobbyists that kind of keep us in the loop of what's happening with tourism. Right now, the Department of Public Instruction is proposing to amend the existing administrative rules governing how they can get those waivers to start earlier. And we're just keeping our eye on it. Nothing's being changed at this level yet, but just kind of keep it in the back of our mind, just watching it. We've heard our area if school started before September 1st, just because we already have a little shortage to lose those kids in school would hurt us. And then with the Winter Chamber of Commerce is next week is having a practical lessons on Google Business. We are sponsoring it. It's April 16th at 5 p.m. at the Longest. And then we have some free PR. Now, on a more serious note, if you guys saw the paper last week, well, at the board meeting, you guys had the board meeting, and they were talking about a survey that the Releases and Convention Bureau had done. And it was Rolf Hansen from the town, Ronald Gray, or less than 100, and Tim Shelton from town. Referred to this survey that we had done, and kind of I took it as, I needed to listen to your own survey and not the UCB wasn't aware of what the survey results were telling us. And I just felt very, very strongly about this. There was a brand survey, and I kept you guys very involved from the very beginning. We hadn't had a brand survey done since 1991. So it's been like 25 years or whatever. And we were just trying to find out what the brand survey, what the perception of the people outside of our area think of us. And it did confirm we're doing this everything correctly. What's water process. That's what came out of the survey. They did ask some questions about nature. They did ask some questions about, it was very broad. We only had 300 results because it's a very expensive study to do. Anyway, so I just wanted to, it wasn't a survey on what people do, it wasn't specific to sports or activities that they do here. It was really trying to figure out, do they identify with Hayward? Do they identify with Surrey County? Do they identify with the Lakes? That was our main goal. And other questions are in there to kind of make the survey complete. So I just wanted to follow up with some of the ATV stats that I've been giving you guys every year, all year long. So actually on the report that they did their research, we did have one question that, they did answer about ATV and 40% of them said they were interested in having ATVs, but we never asked them if they liked our trails. We weren't even targeting ATVs, we were targeting people that were in Madison, Duluth, and Milwaukee. Also, our website traffic that we have every year, ATV is number 2, only because we get people looking at activities on our website, which is little bit of stuff. The ATV UTV also took second place in video viewing in our YouTube video channel. The resorts in Illinois. ATV riding is a growing segment in the Google search. It was up 124% compared to 2022 on our website. So that means people are Googling where to ride ATV. So, you know, there's the words. And then our website. HOBC also considered, the survey results that the Sawyer County Record did. So, you know, we include that. It's, you know, when we're brainstorming on how to do our marketing and I'm getting ready to present how we want to set our money to the board, I have all these key performance indicators. It's not like I just want to survey a whole year-long marketing decision on one survey. These are all things that we put into consideration. Also the ATV solar map is the #1 requested piece that we set up, besides vacation ride. And this is specifically requested. They call us, or they email us, they want us to get it done. And so I just wanted to clear that up. I felt hurt that we're basically saying, I don't know market. And I just want to say I feel very good about how I market and where I get my. Thank you for letting me know.
You have a written response?
Yes, I did that first.
Oh, okay.
You should have gotten it in your packet.
It's in the packet.
I put both. I did my. Yeah, I put what we were up for spring advertising and then I did kind of what I put in.
What do you hear economically from the community because of the housing thing?
So winter was tough. I did hear some people benefited and, you know, others were hurt or slodging. Some people still came even though they couldn't use Swimville, but they still came and kept their lodging reservations. The summer looks fantastic already. People are already, they're ready to do something.
No, I just wanted to say, I know that you were hurt. I think I took the survey, we heard our letter as that your survey excluded ATV and like it didn't promote ATV. I don't know if it was the marketing that they were complaining about. I think it was more of the trail use, things like that. So I don't think that it was offended, meaning to offend you. I think it was just as a survey of why we should do some of them.
Yeah, I guess I don't have that letter with, we said it in that we should restore them, yeah.
Oh, I see.
They said that's so.
Okay, let's move on to Northwest Eastern. Economic development.
Is that, what am I supposed to do? For what? What? Sorry. Oh, we have housing meetings, Andy is involved.
So we had a meeting with Adam last week. He's working on the implementation of the Thrive grant that we received from WBC, which is starting an incubator facility in the travel plaza, or LCO, which will provide a physical presence, but also use the funds to the virtual incubator assist businesses who are looking to get started. He's working on housing and making contact with housing developers and kind of laying out the groundwork for what's meant to generate some affordable housing in the community. And then on Thursday, we have the strategic planning section. The corporation has a strategic planning section.
Let's go into the library, please. Who wants to go first?
Good morning, I'm Ann Larson from the Hayward Library, or Sherman Northwest Community Library, and we gave you quite a bit of material to digest, if you can take a look. We've included the annual report, and Molly will be sending that out to all the county board members. And on there, you'll also see the numbers for 2022, handwritten, that's further along. That is actually a summary. Sorry. So that's the full annual report that we report to the Department of Public Instruction. And handwritten there is the numbers from 2022, and typewritten is 2023. As you can see, we've improved our numbers in quite a few areas. And now if we could go back, and we gave you a brief summary, so you're not looking at all the numbers in detail all the time. But you can see, we phoned out almost 69,000 items. We've had 207 programs, that's almost double what we had last year. A lot of Wi-Fi connections, digital downloads, including ebooks and audios, a lot of computer sessions. Card holders have gone up, and so things are going well at the library in terms of that. If you have any questions and details on that, let me know. You can see some of the popular items in children's books and DVDs and adult books and DVDs. And you can see we've highlighted the trail that we have in the back of the library. We do try to make use of the library for various things, such as story walk and programming, and just public usage to stay healthy and walk the trail. That is, so February was Love Your Library Month, and we asked for any comments from patrons. Real small writing, let me put my glasses on, sorry. Hopefully I can read this. So, for instance, I love the library and the interlibrary loan system, and enables me to read books outside of my normal reading sphere just because I can borrow them without buying. My children love the scavenger hunts in the children's room and the storybooks. So I often read books and movies from the library and have been for over 30 years. I frequently visited all the way back when it used to be on Main Street and still go at least once a week. I enjoy the used book room and the convenience of the online option of getting media from surrounding locations. So a lot of good feedback for the library in terms of that. So, then we have our Molly's report, and highlight are some pictures from last month's Library Zoo yoga program for the children. You can see that they really enjoyed it in the pictures. And just to give you a flavor of what's going on this month is the bookmark that I have here. Yesterday started National Library Week. So we'll be serving coffee every day in the library, and every day we have a different type of program. Today is, of course, the solar eclipse. Unfortunately, the sun isn't out for us to see. We do have glasses for people to borrow and look. But the other thing is I've got plenty of programs to do inside. We'll be watching it live via NASA throughout the US. I've got different crafts and different things to learn about a solar eclipse. So lots of things to go. Hopefully you guys can stop by maybe anytime between, is it 12:30 or 12:15 or 3:30? And the peaks around 2 o'clock. The other thing that we started with the library as a system is the passport program. That's done with our consortium with all 30 libraries. We encourage people to visit different libraries, and they get a stamp, and we get put in, they get 10 visits to different libraries, and it can be in, Minnesota or anywhere in the US or overseas. If someone goes to a library, they get counted for that, and we have put in for, our quick trip gift card. So let's see, the first program tomorrow is our Lego Club, which is pretty popular with the kids. April 11th, we have the 6 p.m. Writers Workshop for adults. It is a semi-closed group. We ask people to ask if there's openings. We get anywhere from 6 to 10 people showing up, and more than that are signed up for it. The other thing I wanted to point out too is the whole month we're bringing into reading challenge so people can keep track of their minutes. We have a haiku poetry. I sent it out to the school kids so they can take part too. And the new program that we started is a once a month hello tech on the first Monday of the month. Anybody can come in and schedule an appointment for tech help. We'll help them anywhere from how to download Libby to how to just use their Mac computer, regular computer, anything that they need help with. Let's see, this Saturday is basic first aid for children. So that's children learning first aid. If they bump their toe, bloody nose, maybe even if a parent, goes unconscious, how to dial 911. April 16th, we have a Taylor Swift trivia via Zoom. You can come to our library meeting room and compete as a neighbor team or from home. April 18th, in highlighting. April 18th, it's a Temple Grandin movie.
For autism
Thank you.
awareness.
I couldn't think of autism, sorry. Autism awareness, we're showing that movie, and there'll be cards for sale. In the library that day, and for a donation, not for sale, I should say, it's for a donation to give monies for getting the movie. And April 23rd, we've got something for tweens and teens. And spring gaming of May, we're going to focus on fishing. May 4th, we'll have Frank Pratt at the library teaching grade science. Busy at the library. Any questions?
How do you mean
Pardon? Yeah, it's the judge, Jerry, will go and, and go and flatten down the trail. Yeah, if there's snow. And right now, we don't have a story walk out. I'm hoping to get it out this week because the snow really ruins the story walk. We applied for a grant to try to get a picture frames to cover the story walk pages better, but we're gonna get it back from the grants. Thank you.
Okay, I'm Donna Nucky from the Winter Public Library. I put on your desk this morning or on your table an infographic that we have for the 2023 statistics. It's most of the data, I would say, that is in our annual reports. Anyways, for a small library, we are only serviced with 3 part-time staff. That includes myself as a part-time director and then 2 part-time staff that are there during the day. We're open from Memorial Day to Labor Day, 47 hours a week. Otherwise, Labor Day to Memorial Day, so the winter, fall, winter, and spring, 41 hours a week. We are in a very small building, 12 square foot building, which includes the bathrooms and our storage. However, we're still able to have a collection of 10,081 items at the end of 2023. We do 184 library programs we did last year with attendance of around 2,459 people. So we do, even though we're small, I'd say we're mighty because we are able to use the space and be creative with the small space that we have. But those are just physical collections that we have. The libraries, as you can see, this is based on surveys, not an actual count of what walks through the door, but surveyed weeks of our business weeks in the winter time and in the summertime. But on average for the year, we have about 8,351 visitors to the library. We used to have, I've been the library director since 2011. And we used to have a slow and a busy time, and it just seems like libraries now are just busy all year long, which is great. Because that means that the communities see the libraries and get their needs met with visiting libraries. Because we're more than just checking out physical items, we offer a lot of referencing and a lot of other services as well, to help meet the needs in our community. So you can look over this. I always send a copy of our annual report with our budget to, Mike and Andy. This, like I said, is just 2023. I think in January, I shared with you our statistics, and we had physical items checked out last year at 8,956, and this year we're 9,878. We increased our programming last year from the previous year of 2022. We have more items being checked out. We have more usage of the library. And this even, I did go back to pre-COVID, but I can tell you we are busy all year long. So I know that even pre-COVID, we're busier in the library than we were pre-COVID. I do also have our director's report of our activities that are upcoming in our library. We're continuing all of our story times, and May 5th, we have a jigsaw puzzle battle, will be our second one. We had one in the middle of March and it was super popular and successful. So we'll be doing that again. We have our kids club that meets on Fridays after school, Lego club. We have 2 story hours a week, one for preschool and one for elementary youth. We offer incentive reading programs, 1,000 books before kindergarten, and then once they get to kindergarten, I'm working with winter kindergarten class on them visiting the library, and we do a race to 100. So to get the families reading with their children and getting children excited about books. Friends of the Library met in March, and we have our main fundraisers for 2024 listed in our director's report. So we're busy really from May through September with fundraising, and then we have some smaller fundraisers during the winter months. And I was going to put on there, or I have in our report about the passport program. I won't go into detail because Dan did, but all of the libraries in Northern Alliance Library Service do promotion for libraries and visiting other libraries, especially the ones in our network, but also outside of our network. And just getting them excited to see that even though our walls may look different and our insides may look different, we offer the same services, and each one has some kind of meaning to their community. And that's all I have. Your own questions?
Hey, that's me, when I was in the phone, I said.
Good morning, Catherine with the Sawyer County Snowmobile and ATV Alliance. First, I just wanted to thank this committee for your support and your direction over the past few years. I've really enjoyed working with you. I hope it continues. The only other news I have right now is due to the request from our business community to improve the connectivity between the businesses and our trail systems. We plan to ask the county to open the county roads to ATV use at the May Board of Supervisors meeting. So I just wanted you to be aware of that. I think I have your support with this. We feel it's the best move for the county. Gets us in line with what's going on in surrounding counties in the Northwest Wisconsin area. And if you have any questions, let me know. We have a lot of running on some of the trails. I think this was a very unusual year. We allowed them to stay open probably a little bit longer than we should have, but it was just an unusual year. So they're still wet right now. I went out to check them a few times with the snow and everything. Hopefully we'll have an early open date. It's just really hard to predict. Thank you.
Okay,
I just wanted to say thank you for all your leadership in leading that issue, which I think has been a long time coming, so thank you.
Okay, see, we have no report. It's not an organic.
Just for following up, we have two open projects that, with the county right the upper funds to, one with Lotto and with Netcom. And so just follow up them to see where they're at with those, so they get those closed out. And then no other updates, grant, and we report last month that Mosaic to get a capital projects grant through PSC, southwest portion of the county. Then, May 1st, which the section is doing a broadband meeting. The regional broadband meetings will be here in Hayward. It's at Black Creek, which will be going over the B funding, upcoming grant funds and everything. If anybody's interested in that, you know, what to do.
Anything that's on the whole for our college. I can't think of anything else we should add, but maybe that's.
About the farmer's market.
For members. Yeah.
Along the lines of the new agenda items, we have a certain meeting next month with new committees. It's a good opportunity for us to assess the agenda items and things that we're doing. So if there are other standard agenda topics you want, so that's perfect, maybe, like Lynn and I know things you'd like to see coming to this committee. That's a good time to do it.
You know, I'm happy to do businesses on the town or changeovers, things like that. We get the great reports from the organizations that are reporting, but we're not really diving deep into that now, so I appreciate it. Hopefully, I think we would do
I mean, I can tell you from like the own standpoint of things out of the planning commission, I know you're on the one too. I would be reporting to you if there were certain kind of businesses getting loans, but there hasn't been any as of late. I do think with the Adam, as the director of the development corporation, he's got a lot of put some irons in the fire. So I think we'll start to see some things start to happen. Potentially could involve some common.
But you also think that we're going
I was thinking more of just like new businesses, but it has an expansion of their business, which is a great thing, like. We're a giant, so we're about to pay out a lot of funds, so.